Well, welcome back, fellow YouTubers, toy and toy train buffs, to another running session, as well as a little bit of toy talk here on the Milwaukee Northwestern. We are here today to for our Memorial Day run. Memorial Day being the day we honor those who have fallen in foreign and or domestic conflicts. Okay. Not all were active duty. Some were contractors, civilians. Not all were men. A lot of them were women. And today we honor them simply by remembering them and thanking them for their service. And because of them, we are here today enjoying ourselves, having a good weekend, I hope. And we're free to play and do what we want. Well, you know, within the law, of course. All right, what I'm doing today is running two vintage Marx Cape Canaveral Missile Express train sets. These came out around 1959 or so, 1960. These were the low-end sets, those with the four-wheel plastic cars with the full or fake side frames. Okay, trucks, and they are both desirable because they have cars on them that are very much in demand. All right, the first one is set number 4360. It has a Marx 400 loco 040 with the Cape Canaveral Express tender in red, a missile-carrying gondola, the desirable missile launch car intact, and the rocket computing center caboose. Now, my particular set I bought years ago, and I haven't even run it. Why? Because it had issues. The 490 that came with, or 400 I should say, the 400 that came with the set was it's kind of a basket case, but that's okay because I had another 400 here as a spare. Works just fine. That's now in the set. Then the missile transport gondola had a broken coupler. These are dummy plastic knuckle couplers, and the one that came in my set was broken. Fortunately, I've got a few spare Cape Canaveral type cars, and I was able to swap it out with a good one. We got a good one. All right, these things are a bear to find intact. All right, why? Either missiles are missing, he's broken, or broken off, or missing, but mostly this launch mechanism gets handled rough. They're either broken or missing entirely. This is the same launch mechanism that, let me put it here. All right, there we go. That Marx put on their Nike missile launchers. Okay, kind of cool. It has, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a compass on the base, and those two holes are meant for spare missiles to fit into upright. All right, so that's an original Nike missile launcher that Marx started putting out, oh gosh, around 1958. Okay, the same kind of Nike missiles that were stationed in Milwaukee on the lakefront. As a matter of fact, I covered this in a previous video. There is a repo launcher that I put on here months ago, just cause. Okay. The missiles themselves came in a variety of colors: red, white, blue, gray, silver, metallic blue, yellow, very toy-like colors. Then we have the guy. That guy was not just for these missile launch cars. He was part of a series of 45mm figures that Marx included in various battleground and airport and missile base and Cape Canaveral sets. All right? He is a pilot, ostensibly holding his pre-flight checklist. All right? Same guy. All righty. Now, my 400 has a 2-position E unit, forward and reverse. This next train, also a Cape Canaveral Missile Express train, or Missile Express Special whatever train, is powered by a GE 70-ton diesel with, my particular sample is forward only, which is okay. It's how I run them anyway, right? Brightly lettered for the Cape Canaveral Express. Woo-hoo. It has the same type of missile transport gondola. Red, white, and blue missiles in this particular case. Has an almost intact missile launch car, except my guy's broken off. That glue that was used to put that on is so tough, I'm afraid of damaging the car or accidentally breaking the launch mechanism by taking it off. So I'm just going to leave it alone. It's okay. No biggie. Or maybe one day I could just take a figure and glue it right on top, and that might work just as well. But for today, just what we got. All right. Chemical rocket fuel car, tank car. Awesome. And again, the same rocket computing center caboose. Marx did make a deluxe version of their Cape Canaveral train. It had the deluxe, 8-wheel cars, longer, and with the same type of launch mechanism on it. Plus they had missile launch gondolas and, some other cars. And they were awesome. But this is what I've got, and this is what I'm running. Today, we also have a small convoy of Peyton, original Peyton trucks, troop-carrying trucks. And they are ostensibly headed to, or maybe from, the local Army National Guard base. Alrighty. So, with all that being said, how's about we run some trains? This one in the middle here, that was set 7350, by the way. The one on the outside rail is set 4360. Again, both made around the 1959-1960 time frame. This one here has to run a little bit fast so that it could clear over those switches. Okay, I think we're going to bring her on home. Wow, it's almost like watching Formula One racing. Gotta love Marx, but that's okay. They're toys, all right? Uh, yeah, and there we have it. Now, you notice I didn't give you a demonstration of any of the missile launchers. Couple reasons. I don't want to break the launcher. And around here, I'm likely to lose the darn missile. It'll fire who knows where, and I'll never see it again. So, thank you for tuning in to the channel. Oh, and by the way, as I got wrapped up in the intro, totally forgot. Thank all my new subscribers. I mean, you know, bad manners not to thank you guys for coming on board. Hope you enjoyed the channel. Hope you enjoyed this run session. And for you today and forever, have a blessed life and a safe and sane and happy Memorial Day weekend. Bye, y'all. Happy railroading.